No, Pete, I know it's our job to call the action, but this opening match might be hard to do exactly that. This is going to be fast-paced, and you know what? Even though it's the first match, I totally see a knockout happening.
It could definitely happen. Those educated feet, unorthodox style of Dezmond Cole could definitely cause that to happen. That capoeira background, Dezmond Cole actually has trained in capoeira, has a dance background as well to go along with his professional wrestling acumen, and we have seen him utilize those feet and those kicks and that dance background in a very unorthodox style when he's in the ring.
You know, they say a professional wrestling match is exactly like a dance, so the fact that he himself is an actual dancer, that's just going to work in his favor. He's showing it off right now.
Nicholi White with some moves of his own. And obviously we have a little bit of a height differential here as we see Nicholi with at least, I'd say, a good, maybe close to a half a foot on Dezmond Cole?
Yeah, I could see it, but at the same time, Dezmond Cole clearly has the power advantage, so to me it evens it out at the end of the day. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Dezmond Cole showing off his dancing skills. His hips do not lie.
Those dancing skills have been shown off in a variety of places, including Beyond Wrestling, the Wrestling Open, Limitless Wrestling. But Nicholi White trying to do the same thing for his own career, trying to find that same spark that Dezmond Cole found. You know, Dezmond Cole and Nicholi White came up in this business around the same time frame. But, kick there in the corner. But Dezmond has been able to find that spark that Nicholi's still searching for. Nicholi with a very high-level skill set.
So about to say moonwalking right in the corner, but now...
Oh, cover!
Sunset flip over the top there, getting him into that pinning combination, able to kick out, though. And to think of how many other promotions run in this building, this is a very good chance to show off your skills, maybe get booked elsewhere, which is just going to further both their careers down the road.
This is very true, and talking about, you gotta wonder, Nicholi White, who actually will be in action later on today at another event, you gotta wonder, whether Nicholi is gonna, give his all in this match. Does he have to save something for later on today?
See, the smart game would be to save some energy for later on tonight, but at the same time, an athlete the caliber of Dezmond Cole, you almost have no choice but to give it your all to get the win. So, smart way to go, no, save your energy, but at the same time, your pride and the fact that you do have another match going on, and the match against Dezmond Cole here right now, I honestly don't know how to answer that.
And you gotta look at that, that drop down there by Nicholi White. He went right into the, beautiful kick there by Nicholi. But as I was saying, with that drop down, Nicholi went right into the ankles of Dezmond Cole. Oh, big boot, covered by Nicholi. This might be it at only a 2 count. When we look at, when you go to a lot of these, a lot of wrestling training facilities, a lot of wrestling schools, you hear the age-old adage, all right, hip toss, drop down, leapfrog, takeover, all that stuff. And when you see the drop down, it's more taught as kind of just a technique in the chain of wrestling. Mm-hmm. But traditionally, the drop down in wrestling is used as a technique to trip your opponent running the rope.
Exactly. And now we're about to see some suicide dive from Dezmond Cole.
Right into the drums.
I hope they don't got to play later because that could ruin your drum set.
Dezmond Cole with reckless abandon. And again, that unorthodox style of Dezmond Cole.
Heartbreak Kid style kip up, but did not really work out for him.
Covered by White. And again, only a 2 count by Nicholi White. But you saw that fast-paced style of Dezmond. Once he's able to gain that momentum and start moving, he's hard to stop.
Exactly. But at the same point, Pete, can be the same for Nicholi. Once he gets the train rolling, it's hard to stop him too.
And we're seeing a lot less high flying out of Nicholi. I'm used to seeing Nicholi be a little bit more, have an acrobatic style himself, but we're seeing a lot more aggression, a lot more of those stiffer shots. Oh!
But Pete, to your point earlier, maybe he's saving the high flying for his match later on. Like we said, maybe save his energy for later on tonight. He's working a more stiffer, more. Hold on.
Leg drop cover by Dezmond Cole.
A
Only
more
18 count.
stiffer style of wrestling right here for this match, so he can still get the win and save his energy later on down the road and later on tonight.
We also have to wonder if that's part of what he's been getting in his tutelage under Julius Smokes. A couple months ago at Project Codename Wrestling, Nicholi White joined the Vulture Squad. Okay, Ghost Shadow, Mantis, Nicholi White led. Oh! The Gordo kick! The Gordo kick by Dezmond Cole. That may have knocked out Nicholi White, but it may have also taken everything that Dezmond had left. Because I think if Dezmond had fallen into a cover there, this match might be over.
Exactly.
But, you know, when you're being led by the legend that is Julius Smokes, I can kind of see where this aggression, this newfound aggression is coming from.
And not just
White.
Julius Smokes. Ghost Shadow, Mantis, people with experience behind them. More so on Ghost Shadow's side, but that is the perfect combination of experience you want leading you, for lack of a better term, as we go for the Blue Thunder bomb from Dezmond Cole. 2 the count only. If this was FRW, that'd be a 2.9, Pete.
Yes, it was. Looked like a possible final destination there by Cole. And you got to wonder where Dezmond Cole's head is. Because a week from now, he will be having what is possibly the biggest match of his career. When he goes one-on-one against JD Drake at Limitless Wrestling in a Vacation Land Cup qualifier. So you got to wonder if Dezmond, you know, we talk about taking professional wrestling match to match. But is Dezmond Cole's mind here, or is it on next Saturday?
Honestly, it might be on next Saturday because the vacation. Hold on. The Vacation Land Cup is one of the biggest tournaments on the East Coast going today.
That's the final destination. That might be it.
Oh, only a 2 count, says referee DM Stevens. But the Vacation Land Cup, as I was saying, is big enough. Now you add JD Drake to the mix. His mindset might be towards next time. Obviously, he's got a little bit here and now, but if I were him personally, I'd be looking towards next week. I'd probably take the sacrifice out and save my time to do some tape study, especially on a guy like JD Drake.
He hit that final reversal here by Nicholi. Only into that final destination powerbomb was not enough to get Cole the win. Nicholi, another reversal roll-up, but still not enough.
But you know what, Pete? He may not have gotten all of that move, which is why it was a 2 count. And that's a lot of the problem in modern-day professional wrestling. Sometimes
the Alkaline 88.
Sometimes you're just trying to get the move, but not. And it's a 3. That's what I'm talking about right there.
That Alkaline 88.
Nicholi got all that move, and it got him the win.
Dropped Dezmond Cole right across the top of his neck on that knee with authority with that Alkaline 88. And the first win in the Inferno goes to Nicholi White. The Big Boomba coming up just a little bit short in getting the first official recorded win in IFC history. But, Mikey, what a lineup we have here tonight. Later on, we're supposed to see Matt Tremont in action. We don't know against who. His opponent is yet to be announced. We're going to see Team Fallout in trios action. We're going to see the Inferno match later on tonight. Dominic De Niro, Marcus Mathers, Azriel Smiley, Nick Curry. I mean, so much. And that huge, hardcore match between Dr. Redacted and Bam Sullivan.
That's going to be brutal. I honestly don't think the building can handle Dr. Redacted versus Bam Sullivan.